What's up, everybody? This is your boy Gregory X, and today I'm going to be talking about sports betting. I'm going to each week I'm going to pick 3 games that I really like. And as you guys can see, if you look at my last sports betting video, those 3 picks were winner, chicken dinner. So this week I'm not going to just do college. I have one NFL game I really like, so I'm going to pencil that in as well. So my 3 games this week are going to be Iowa State versus Kansas. I'm going to also be talking about Ohio State versus Penn State. And my NFL game is the Patriots versus the Cowboys. I may throw in one bonus game. So, as you guys know, sports betting and handicapping, it's a lot of numbers and things you got to pay attention to as far as consistency versus certain conferences, how well do these teams play at home, the weather, injuries, and so on. So I try to pay attention to all of that. College more so than NFL, because I just think college is just more consistency. Well, this year the NFL is just, you just never know what you're going to get from each team week to week. College, you know that this team is going to demolish this team. You just know. So without further ado, let's get started. Game number 1. Iowa State versus Kansas. Now, I like to wait until all the cards are out. I know Vegas releases the point spreads early, but I like to wait so people can see what I'm talking about. I like to talk about the super teasers and the half-point parlay. Those are 2 I really kind of stick to. But I really love the super teasers. You just have to put up a little bit more money on the super teasers to kind of get that big payout. But the odds are in our favor. So let's get back. Iowa State versus Kansas. Now, Iowa State is at home. They've been playing pretty well this season. You know, we all know what I say about the Big 12, aka the no defense league. They do not play defense. These teams give up 21 to 28 points a game. A lot of their games are shootouts, but they're close. That's why I really like Kansas plus 34.5 on the super teaser. Now, with the half-point parlay, they're giving them 24.5, which is still not a bad bet. Even though if you look at Kansas' record, it's not good. They're a team that's rebuilding and retooling. They got the former LSU coach Les Miles who's there, and so he's trying to. It's about a 2 to 3 year process to get back to being, formidable again. So I really like Kansas plus 34.5 on the super teaser. I'm talking strictly super teaser. You got to take that because these teams do not play defense. If you look at Kansas's, I said that wrong. If you look at Kansas' schedule this year, and you look at the points, they're putting up 21 to 28 points on really good teams. They put up, I think, 21, 28 up on Oklahoma, who's probably going to win the whole conference and still not get into the college football playoff. So I believe this game I believe Iowa State is going to win the football game, but I just think they're not going to beat Kansas by 35 points. Even though Kansas' record is terrible, I don't think they're going to put that many points up on this football team. So that's my first pick. Now, let's talk about game number 2, which is Ohio State versus Penn State. We all know this is a big game. We all know this is a big game, especially for Ohio State, because Penn State basically has nothing to play for because they already took the they took the loss to, is it Minnesota? Sorry, I got bikes in the background, but I think it's the loss to Minnesota, I believe, early in the year. So they're done. They're out. And Wisconsin's out with that loss to Illinois, so they're out. So Penn State is basically playing spoiler. But I believe Ohio State's going to win this game. Now, on the super teaser, they have Ohio State minus 8.5 on the super teaser. Now, on the half-point parlay card, they got them at 18.5. Ooh. Now, do I believe Ohio State is going to beat them by 14, 2 touchdowns? I believe so. But 18, they really got to beat them by 3 touchdowns because of how the numbers work. So 3 touchdowns, it could happen. Ohio State has been averaging 40 points a game every week this year. Now, if I take, guys, when I say ride the wave, follow the wave, if you have paid attention to Ohio State so far, and you look at the point spreads each week, Ohio State has been covering every point spread since the season has started. There's not one week they have not covered the point spread. So if you're not taking Ohio State every week, something is wrong with you. You got to pay attention to the patterns. They're covering every week. And their division is cake. So you got to take that. And I just don't believe that Penn State has enough horses. Now, Ohio State is getting, which is probably the best, probably a number 2 or number 1 pick in the draft. The defensive end Chase Young is back following his suspension for the last couple games. I just don't think they have nobody up front who can literally block this man. So he's going to cause havoc in that backfield. You can try to chip double team. They're going to stun him, move him around, do other things with him to kind of get him matched one-on-one with somebody. So I'm telling you, Chase Young is a monster. So you got to take Ohio State minus 8.5 on the Super Teaser. Now, my NFL game, I haven't really been like all on NFL this year. It's because you never know what you're going to get with each team this week. There's no consistency with the NFL. I don't see a whole bunch of patterns. And plus, this year is a lot of injuries, especially at the quarterback position. It's a lot of quarterbacks now. So you just don't know what you're going to get with each team each week. But what I do know is that the Cowboys versus, first of all, let's talk about the game. It's the Patriots versus the Cowboys. Now, the Patriots are at home, which they pretty much are unbeatable at home. It's tough to go into Foxborough and beat the Patriots. Now, they're playing the Cowboys, who are a formidable team. The Cowboys are just up and down as far as just trying to close out games. But on the Super Teaser, I do like the Cowboys plus 15.5 on the Super Teaser. Now, I believe on the half point, it's plus 6.5. I don't like the game on the half point parlay because I believe that the Patriots are going to beat them by 10. Now, do I believe the Patriots will win the game? Yes. Even with that struggling offense that they have. They got to get that together. I don't know if it's the scheme, the play calling, or it's the players around it, but Tom Brady has known to make unknown players look great. So they got to figure that out. But it's just tough to go in there and beat them. I've learned to not put my money against Tom Brady at home. I just learned how to do that, even with this Cowboys defense. Now, don't get me wrong, the Patriots defense is locked and loaded. They top 3 in the league. So this could be a low-scoring defensive game. I don't think it's going to be a shootout, not with this. Now, could the Cowboys go in there and squeak out and win? Maybe. But I just don't think the Patriots are going to beat them by, 15 points? I don't see that's happening. You know, I rarely put money on the NFL games, but when you see this, I mean, you just got to jump all over it. You got to take them. I'm telling you, the Cowboys plus 15.5 in the win. I'm telling you, those are my 3 picks. Those are my 3 locks. They are winner, chicken dinner. Now, I'm going to throw in an extra game just to help y'all out. If you want to do a little 14 parlay, trust me. Now, it's the Monday night showdown. The Baltimore Ravens versus the LA Rams. Now, the LA Rams are at home. Now, on the Super Teaser, they have the Ravens +5. Come on, they're giving the favorite 5 points. I mean, come on. And what Baltimore has been doing to these teams lately, I said I was gonna wait about Baltimore because I really didn't know what they were like until they first of all not only smashed the Patriots, then I said Houston. I gotta see what they do against Houston. Smashed. So you gotta go with the Ravens. Taking the Ravens +5.5. Now, on the half-point parlay, I got the Ravens -4.5 on the road. Vegas is saying something. Baltimore's legit. Excuse me. Baltimore's legit. Baltimore is legit. Now, if you guys have any other games that you like, I want you guys to hit right in the description below. Write in the comments some games that you like. If you have any questions on certain games that you're thinking about taking, let's talk about it. Let's open up this discussion. Now, if you guys have any questions about certain games or you like certain games, you can also hit me on Twitter. It's at GWTMoney301. And I'll be sure to answer you guys' questions. And also, maybe we'll talk about some NBA. If you have any questions on any games, you guys let me know. This is a new segment on my channel I'm going to start having each week, especially during the college football and the NFL season. And I just want to start a dialogue. I want us all to win. All to win. So if you have any games that I'm not really looking at, bring it to my attention. Because there may be some things I'm missing, in certain things. But these 4 games, I really, really like this week. And I want you guys to hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell for all the new videos, so you'll get a chance to see all the new videos I'm going to be uploading on my channel. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And don't forget, this your boy, Greg Reacts. I will see you guys next week. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.